Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Liverpool have been defended over the long-running contract saga surrounding Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, with their deals ending in the summer. A former Premier League star has dismissed suggestions that Liverpool are to blame for the ongoing contract situation regarding three of their key players. Reds trio Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold are all out of contract in the summer, with talks over fresh terms reaching an impasse. Alexander-Arnold is reported to be leaning towards a move to Real Madrid while Salah's future remains unclear. Liverpool have been offered at least one glimmer of hope, though, as Van Dijk revealed on Sunday that there has been progress on his contract negotiations. The Reds' hierarchy has been criticized in some quarters for allowing the standoff with the trio to continue for so long. However, ex-Manchester United goalkeeper Ben Foster claims there's no chance the club didn't try and tie them down to new deals far in advance of their contracts ending. Foster, who also played for England and Wrexham, went further by saying the players would be lying if they suggested otherwise. Speaking on his Fozcast podcast, the 42-year-old said, "A lot of Liverpool fans have said to the club, how have you managed to let Trent Alexander-Arnold get down to the last few months? Nobody knows what conversations were going on. I guarantee you, with all of the players that have been out of contract, with 2 years to go, the club have approached them and said, let's get a new contract sorted. If any of those three players come out and say they didn't, they are lying." Van Dijk has offered the clearest sign that he will sign a new deal and commit his future to Anfield beyond this summer. The Reds captain, who turns 34 in July, is said to want a 2-year extension, with Liverpool keen to agree terms with him. In a post-match chat following his team's 3-2 loss at Fulham, Van Dijk said, "There is progress, yeah. I don't know, we'll see. Listen, these are internal discussions and we'll see. I love the club, I love the fans and they were there for us again and we wanted to reward them at Fulham. But I want them to be there against West Ham on Sunday again and make the stadium an amazing venue like always for us." The update will be music to the ears of Liverpool boss Arne Slot ahead of the Premier League run-in as they chase down a record-equaling 20th title. However, although a formal decision is yet to be communicated, there is increasing speculation that Alexander-Arnold will move to Spain after Real Madrid stepped up their efforts to sign him during the international break. The reports have sparked anger among Liverpool fans. Stay tuned for all the latest updates, reactions, and transfer news from Anfield. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more live. Our second news is Champions League supercomputer predicts new winner, and it's bad news for Arsenal. Arsenal, Real Madrid and Barcelona are among the contenders to win the Champions League this season with just 8 teams remaining, and there is a new favorite after Liverpool's exit. 8 teams remain in the Champions League and all will be vying for glory as the quarter-finals get underway on Tuesday evening. But for now, one side stands above the rest in the quest for European silverware. With Premier League sides Arsenal and Aston Villa joined by European giants with Champions League pedigree, including Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan, Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, there is no easy route to success. An Opta's supercomputer has now revealed who is most favored to lift the trophy at the Allianz Arena later this year. Barcelona have been deemed favorites with a 23.1% of winning the competition for the first time since 2015. Hansi Flick's side have also been handed a 44.3% chance of reaching the final but a significant 78.2% chance of reaching the Final Four, news Borussia Dortmund will be less than happy to hear. PSG are second favorites to finally break their duck in Europe after dispatching Liverpool, who were previously favorites, to reach the quarter-final stage. The League One champions have been handed a 19.3% chance of winning the competition, and appear to have benefited from facing Aston Villa after being given a 71.3% chance of overcoming the Midland side. Despite facing current holders Real Madrid next, Arsenal are next in line and are touted by the data as being third favourites to win the competition. Mikel Arteta's men's side have been given a 15.6% chance of realising their dreams. Their task against Los Blancos should not be underestimated however. The clash between Arsenal and Real Madrid could barely be deemed tighter, with the Gunners earning a slight advantage with a 50.2% chance of beating their opponents. Carlo Ancelotti's team are considered as fifth favourites for the competition despite their storied history. They have been given a 12.2% chance of retaining their title. They have been edged into fourth spot by Inter Milan, who have a 13.8% chance of winning the tournament for the first time in 15 years. Again, they are only narrowly predicted to defeat Bayern Munich to reach the semi-finals, seeing a 51.5% chance of making it to the Final Four. The German giants will hope to take advantage of their home ground should they make it to the final, but have 10.8% chance of winning. Harry Kane will want to take any chance he can to earn some silverware. Stay tuned for all the latest updates, reactions, and transfer news from Anfield. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Liverpool content. Our last news is former Liverpool and Arsenal star survives terrifying grenade attack in Israel. Yossi Benayoun, who played in the Premier League from 2005 to 2014, was at home with his family in Israel when a grenade was launched through their door and caused an explosion. Former Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea star Yossi Benayoun has survived a terrifying grenade attack on his home in Israel. Benayoun, 44, and his family were inside the house at the time of the attack at around 11 p.m. on Sunday. An individual riding a motorbike is said to have pulled up and launched a device through the door. No one was seriously hurt from the resulting explosion, and the blast caused minor damage to the entrance. According to reports in Israel, emergency services including police and fire crews rushed to Benayoun's home in Ramat Hasharon, an affluent city situated just north of the city of Tel Aviv. An investigation is now underway. The police hotline received a report of hearing an explosion outside a house, a police spokesperson said. Police from the Glilit station arrived at the scene and began an investigation. As a result of the explosion, damage was caused. There were no casualties. It's been reported that the attack is being treated as a criminal matter rather than a terrorist incident, with Israel continuing to fight in the long-running Gaza war. Benayoun believes that the attack was a case of mistaken identity and that the grenade wasn't intended to harm his family. This is definitely a mistake. I have no doubt that the grenade was not aimed at my house, the ex-Premier League midfielder said. At first I thought it was a gas cylinder explosion and we called the fire department. It was only when the police arrived at the house and found the remains of a grenade that we realized what really happened. Benayoun, who retired from football in 2019, has 5 children with his wife, Mirat Ben Yosef. The 44-year-old made 194 appearances in the Premier League, having also played for West Ham and Queen's Park Rangers. Benayoun took part in a Legends charity match at Anfield last month. He played for Liverpool against former club Chelsea. In October 2023, shortly after Hamas' attack on Israel, Benayoun made headlines when he criticized the English FA for refusing to light up Wembley's arch in the colors of the Israeli flag. He told The Telegraph, "Our people have been through so much over the years, and after the Holocaust, the world promised never again. But as you know, it has been 80 years since, and now a brutal massacre in the same shocking, inhumane way is taking place. What occurred here was a horrendous massacre that took the lives of over 1,300, in an awful way, whole families tortured, abused, raped with unimaginable cruelty, pure evil." That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals.